Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Back to the Future, the DeLorean, issue 20. So here we are in issue 20. We have got, left air intake, the right air intake. We've got the intake bottoms, and we've got the intake manifolds there. This is all made of plastic, and then we've got some AP screws there. So let's have a look and see what it wants us to do. Right, so the first part, assembling the intake manifold. So we need to push the 3 parts 20D, which are these, into the holes on the 2 cross pieces, which are these parts here. So we've got the top here. Now both of them have got a deeper part at the bottom. It's got a bigger gap where there's no hole, you know, from the top. So you can see that like that. So we'll make sure they're the same way, and then all we need to do is, I don't know if I'm doing this right, let me just, yeah, so they go in like that and affix with an AP screw underneath. Now on the picture it's saying to push them all in and then screw them up afterwards, but they don't actually fit in the hole, like they fall out, so I'm going to have to do one at a time. So I'll get my APs out, just move you over a little bit. So, AP screws. I'll start with one. It's a little bit fiddly, but I'm just going to start it off and then move on, and then just so I can get all the screws in, and then it'll secure it all while I can screw all of them up tight afterwards. I think that is the best way of doing it. So again, we'll do the other side. Ooh, a little bit fiddly. So that's 2 in. They're loose at the moment. I'm going to do it afterwards, as I say, as long as they're the same way up. So you've got the larger bit at the top. Okay, and then I'm going to move on just so I can make it stable. So I'm just going to put another screw in. Oh, without dropping it. Fasten that one in. That's another one in, and then the third and final one, and the last hole's there. Oops. Okay, so now I've got all 6 screws in the bottom there, it's all loose. I'm going to now tighten them all up. So 1, side. 1, 2, there we go, that's a little bit tighter now. There's still a bit of movement on them. Right, so 1, well, it's really hard to sort of screw these in and sort of know where they're straight, but they are all pretty tight now. But there is a bit of movement, but I suppose that doesn't really matter too much because we'll have a little bit of play with when we're trying to line it up to wherever it's going to attach to. So should look something a bit like that. Okay, and then the next part, we would, well, we need to, let me just check the parts list again. Well, we need the right air intake this time, which is this part here, where this round bit is at the end. So the other one, it's sort of just off centre. We want this part here, and then with this part, with the larger face, we'll go to the opposite end of this part here, so that'll fit in like that. So you've got this piece here, and then the other end you've got the larger space there. That's how they want it fitted, and then that's using AP screws. So again, I'm just going to start 2 off just from the bottom there. That's 1 and 2. Okay, and then we need to flip this round and then fit the other side. And for this we want the 2 holes at the end there with the shorter side. Obviously you've got the longer side, the other side, so that pops on like that, and then what you end up with is the 2 holes on one end and then a little bit of detail on the other end there. So again, that goes on with 2 AP screws through the top there. So there's 1. I'm going to start them off again. I do like working with these plastic screws. They're just so much easier to the metal, you know. There we go, and then it'll look a little something like that. The detail one side, and then those 4 holes on the other. And then the next part, and the final part, this is the part we made in issue 19 with the pipe. Let's have a look. The holes the 4 holes at the end need to face towards the water pump assembly we did. So that just pops in. Let me just have a little look. Take that back out. Yeah, that just pops in like that. So then you've got the 4 holes, the same side as the water pump we put on. Okay, and then with 6 AP screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, we're going to attach that. I'll just get some more screws out. They send plenty of screws, that's for sure. I mean, my magic box is, well, it's full of screws. Okay, so I'm just going to put them in lightly to start with, just so we know it's all lined up. Three. 4. 5 and 6 is the last one home for that bottom side. So now I'm going to tighten them all up. Now they're in. So 1, 2, 3. 4. 5 and 6. There we go. So that is what we will end up with. Okay, and that is it for issue 20. So yes, that was quicker than I thought. Not too bad. That nice screws to work with. Again, plastic. Not looking forward to some more metal screws coming up. I know there's a bit of a nightmare going to come up with some other types of screws, but that is it for issue 20, and I'll see you for issue 21 shortly. Take care.